Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts.
In this video, I'll be looking at Thundercats issue 9. Okay, so this is the ninth issue of Thundercats. Again, went for a Chitara cover. They tend to be the better ones in my opinion. Chitara looks kind of more like Chitara than anyone else does in their original. Kind of pissed off a little bit though because this is the no logo cover, and this costs £8 for the privilege. When I bought this, I thought it was just another you know, cover A, cover B. There is a version of this with the logo, which is 5.15 for the shop I get it from, plus free postage. This one was £8 because it's a 1 in 10 or 1 in 100 or whatever. So, ugh, £8 for this, not fun. So, first of all, this starts me off with a fundamental problem. So, we've got Chitara's running around. She's looking at stuff. Land seems dramatically different from desert to jungle and anywhere in between. I've encountered no intelligence of real value. Panther was disappointed. Okay, so you've now removed everything from the original cartoon series. The idea of the original cartoon series is very much like He-Man, where you'd have a different thing going on every episode. Um, and then there'd be some kind of tie into the mutants. So now, without apparently intelligent life, at least in the vicinity of Cat's Lair, or whatever it's Cat's Lair, there's going to be none of the is it Willa and the Amazons that live in the trees? The guy in the ice area, the snowy area with Snow Meow, and more importantly, no Robert Burbills. And even the remake anime style Thundercats had Robert Burbills in it. So the idea that you kind of just said, there's nothing else here apart from us and the mutants, you've now really limited the storyline to be just them knocking the crap out of each other for every issue. That's no fun. What it's just I just think it's silly. Anyway, Calica apparently is unconscious. Jarga knows where she is. Again, Jarga's obviously got some connection to her. That's why she's looking for her. She has a vision. Slive Monkians here on Third Earth. Her first encounter with the mutants is in Chitara. Now, this is shit as well. Issue 1. We know there's at least mutants on thing because they had the ship that brought Calica in. So we know they're here. And if you look at the artwork, there's definitely Monkeys in that. So if it's not, unless it was Vulture but I don't think it was. So what's going on there? That doesn't make any sense. There are no mutants are around. They've just fought. They fought a load in issue 1 and did that silly battle. Um, so I've got no idea. Anyway, she finds this thing. There's Monkeys there. She finds a map. They got the map. He says they're out there and that Apex told them that they're on their way. Again, Apex, silly idea. There's gonna be something going on with Cat's Lair, and the monkeys and the mutants are going to attack. And again, this combat. I mean, look at how many monkeys are supposed to be around here. And what are these? Are these nukes they're dropping on them because they're just making them cough a little bit? I don't understand why we could not have had a um like a Thundercats versus 20 people rather than Thundercats versus 30, 200,000 people, whatever, because you could have had an actual, page of combat every single thing. So this thing here with Pink Panther and the Monkey would have actually made more sense. You could have had, one page, 2 page flick between it. It would be a fight, like a superhero fight, rather than just like they got flying up. Anyway, um, they're all lined up to come along. She kind of calls me in, probably the best panel in the actual comic, the Chitara. She calls me in to be Thundercats. And again, we have like a little montage of stuff going on where they don't really do much of anything. It's like, again, could have been proper fighting. And then there's this weird bit where Slive comes along. He's got the axe, and he kind of says, "Oh, you've got a new sword." Um, and then he gets this blade out, and I don't know where this blade come from, but and he's about to kill Lino, and Snarf saves him. Like, okay. I'm not too sure where this blade come from. But anyway, the blade comes out. Tigra knocks the blade from his hand. It goes spinning through the air. It hits some rocks. and the rocks collapse, and apparently the rocks were what were holding the cat's lair head up above the entrance to the cat's lair, and it's blown up, and it is now basically just rubble. There's a sword in there. I don't understand how that's about. There's a time window open. I don't really know what's going on there. I don't. It's just like, you know, have this thing not cat's lair over. We'll do it with a sword. That'd be fine. So why not give him a seat anyway? So next issue is supposed to be a standalone issue from the perspective of Slythe and the mutants and all this kind of stuff. I've had enough of Slythe already. We've focused too much on Slythe in the past issues because all he's done is just basically beat people up and just shout at people. I honestly think that this might be the last issue of Thundercats I'm going to get. I'm going to get the last issue of Chitara because I've got 4 out of 5, and it'd be stupid not to get the 5th one. But this is just getting crazy. This just seems to be nonsense, basically. Just wasted opportunity for a decent Thundercat series, and we've had now 9 issues of basically just to and fro in between 2 groups, whereas we could have had, a 3 issue of, the Thundercats go out and they discover this group on third Earth, and then we go and go and they find another one, and then the mutants are doing their own thing and doing this and the other. But we've got like time travel going in there, and the kind of like a secret Ajaga, which is just basically just him standing around looking, pensive and over people and not put no reference to what's going on. We've got Mumra being encountered, but that's again not really coming to any fruition whatsoever. It just seems to be really long and dragged out to kind of get to any kind of idea. And 12 issues for literally, something that's not really, there's not even really a plot as such. We don't know what's going on with Calica. There just seems to be, Calica was forgotten about for 3 or 4 issues, and now she's in a ditch. So why, I don't get it. I just don't understand what's going on. It just seems to be long drawn out. These, we could have little 3-issue spurts of storylines, and then stopping and starting, and another storyline comes along, and then Mumra tries something, the mutants try something. Nah, not this time around. So anyway, cover's nice. That's pretty much all I can say about it. Kind of like I said before, miffed that it cost me £8 to buy for this because it really was not worth it. So there you go. Anyway, that's pretty much all I can say about this issue of Thundercats, and probably, like I said before, the last time I'll be saying this about any issue of Thundercats. Thanks so much for listening, and hopefully I will see you on another video very, very soon. Bye bye.